Good afternoon, everyone. It's Rachel here, and I am super late for me doing my video, and yes, so I'll be uploading it a bit later than usual. I'm working on my cuff, and I feel like a slow-mo. Actually, I only work on it really when I'm doing the videos, so yeah, because I've been a bit busy. So what I need to do is do some work on here first. So I'm thinking I'm going to grab this thread and do the yellow. Oh, I had some here. I might need more anyway. So we'll do the yellow. This part here, I might do like French knots, but here I'm going to do a satin stitch. I might do it at an angle because they'll be really short. You can hardly see it. Or maybe I should use it doubled up. I think I'll end that and double it up, just so it stands out a bit more. So how is everyone today? I hope you're well. Sarah will be doing something different today because she finished her cuff. Oh my word, Mum's made the most stunning one from what I can see on Skype. So I'll be looking forward to going there next week and seeing it. End of next week. But I won't. I'll see it on Saturday. Not this Saturday, but next. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already here. Yes, that's better. It's a bit more chunky. I haven't decided if I will embroider the whole thing or whether I will just choose a few of the shades and just do those. Okay, cool. Some wonderful projects that we're seeing. Super fun, isn't it, to see what everyone else comes up with? And lots of things that maybe didn't think of as well. So I've nearly run out of this doubling it over. But there's more. Oh, and I don't remember if, I think I did it most on video, but I finished off all of the edging. Let me just tap you. I might bring you down a bit closer actually. Just hold on 1 second. Because I haven't been doing that because I do tend to go off screen. Just bring it over. Don't get seasick or anything like that. We wouldn't want that to happen. Get in focus. And that way I can actually see if I'm on screen. I brought it right down. As so long as I remember to check. You can see what's just a satin stitch. And I'm not doing it super tight or anything like that, just loosely. But it's filling up quickly too because I've got my thread doubled. I'm going to put one more stitch in and then I need to get a new thread. I think I'm going to end up loving the reverse side as well. Right. Here's the other one. So I just dropped Lulu off at driving school. So she's doing the theoretical part now. And I have to go and pick her up in an hour. My day has been delayed because I had a super chat. First I chatted to my mum. And then as you do. And then Steffi was here in the morning because he was working in the afternoon, and that was a distraction. And then, oh my goodness, I can't see for looking. And then right when I was winding up with Mum, thinking I'm going to get crack-a-lacking into everything, my younger brother called. We chat occasionally, but we don't get to chat as much as we'd like to, because you know, he's got 2 little kids and he works really hard, long hours, and there's a big time difference, of course, and so we don't get to chat as much as we might like to, which is not always a bad thing because we had plenty to say. We had a very, very long phone conversation. So I'm late with everything today, but you know, it was a good reason to be late. It's very unseasonally warm here. I shouldn't complain though. It's about 16 degrees outside Celsius, which is springtime weather for Italy. Okay. Just periodically stop and give you guys a tap. Just make sure it doesn't go out of focus, because sometimes I think when I'm jiggling around, especially when the camera is so close, I have done videos where they've been out of focus. I think one was even the other day a little bit for a period of time out of focus. Well, you know, once it's done, it's done. I can't help it. Okay. I've got another little bit of yellow there to do. This, as I said, this one I'm going to do more French knotty, I think, and probably in a different colour, different yellowy mustardy colour, or maybe even with a wool. Now, it can be quite time consuming embroidering the flowers, so this might be it, although I might get something else done. I don't know. I don't think so. Then I think I'm going to embroider the lightest blue. And then I'll decide if I want to do the mid-tone blue or the darker blue. So let's have a look. Doesn't look like much yet. Might not look like much after. I might even change. Do I want to go with something? No, I don't want to change it to that colour because it's too similar to that. Just going to have a look over here in these walls. I think I might like this colour. It's just a 4-ply sock wool. It's very soft, but they're very nice to embroider with. If I can find the beginning, here it is. I will need a bigger eye needle, and I will need my threader. Here we go, this one. Perfect. Flopping about here, that's going to be good. Oh, it would help if I cut it off there, wouldn't it? Okay. So now I will start doing these, yeah, lighter bits. We've done this many times before together. Let's give you a tap, make sure you're in focus. I'm also thinking I'm going to embroider in there. When using the wools to embroider, you get instant results. Pretty instant, like you get the results much quicker. Just loosely following along the shading on the fabric. Yeah, I like this colour. It's a bit like thread painting, isn't it? Okay, and then I've got all of that expanse down there that's lighter. So as you can see, it takes a while to do. And you can decide to do all, like do the mid-tone, the light tone and the darker tone. You can decide to just do two. You just sort of have to do a bit, do what you're sure about. Like I was sure that I wanted to do these ones. And then maybe when you've done more stitching on it, it sort of comes to you whether you want to, what's the next bit you want to do. Oh, I know, I'm on that stitch bit there. That's why I'm struggling to get my needle in. At this point, I'm thinking I'm going to do the mid-tone. Don't know where my pliers are. Oh, I must remember to take those to Australia with me. I could buy a pair when I'm there, but no, that way I don't have to go and search for any. Okay, we have a little bit of blue in here. Oh, I think this has been really fun. I really like how this is looking. I'll probably ruin it. So I think next week I will still be working on this a little bit and then I'll be making it up. Just a tiny bit of light there, not much. It's so relaxing. It really is. I've got quite a bit of texture happening. Can you see that? How lovely it's going to be. Over here, I probably need to I might probably bring over a few little stitches over in here as well. In some sort of, whether it be these colours or something, just to add a little bit more, even though I've got texture happening there, but I just need a little bit more happening over here. I'm going to maybe go over those as well, so they get a bit of texture. Ow, I stabbed myself. It's a very sharp needle. I just wanted to get a bit more of this colour on, so that way we could see what's going to happen next. Oh, there's a bit there too. Like, you don't have to be fiscal about it and totally cover where you see that shade, but just a little bit here and there. A bit random. Need a little bit down here, a bit more. So I need to do there, there, and there. So it's not too bad. Moving along. Right. You know, and if you have a fabric, you may want to change, you know, and that, like you put on a fabric flower like I did, you may want to switch up the colours. You may not want to do it those colours. Mine is more blue, so this was perfect, and I chose it because of that. But you may want to, might be ugly colours. Like, I got this fabric I put in my packs, in my mix packs. It's not actually ugly. It's actually quite a nice orange. But the reason why I put it in is the flowers are very graphic. They're very well outlined and everything, and they're great things to cut out and embroider, was my thought. So there is a reason if I put something in that you think, oh, that's not Rachel's normal colours, but it's because or it goes with things, or, you know, colour-wise, or it's got great potential for embroidering the flowers and things like that, embellishing the flowers. So all of my stuff goes through the ugly duckling phase. Some of it stays in the ugly duckling phase and doesn't improve, and then others, the more I, you know, put on, the less ugly duckling it is. Poor ugly ducklings. But you know what I mean. Oh, I know. I wanted to embroider some leaves in there. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe not all in this video, but I'll have quite a bit of work to do next video, I tell you. Okay, and then we need to jump down there. Don't want to come up through my thread. Just going to cut that off. It will fray a bit, this fabric, because it's a linen. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Yep, I'm liking that. I tell you what, I like the reverse side. Love the colours. Blues and sort of mustardy or goldy sort of yellows and things like that. I really like that. And beige. Right, let's choose a colour. I've got a basket of these threads. I bought them from a lady. She doesn't always have them on Etsy, and I'm just wondering if I have a blue that I might like. That's a totally different blue, but I quite like that one. I was hoping I might have a variegated darker blue. Oh no, I could use this mid-tone blue. That one's dark. Oh, I'm going to use that one. That's it. I'll use that one. It's only very slightly variegated. I just love having them there in the basket. Okay. So let's thread. And I'll do a little bit. I won't do it all, just to show you. Next week you'll see it all done. And I wanted to have a look at putting a bit of green maybe into those leaves. Excuse me, hop off. Thank you. Now, I better cut it off there, hadn't I? I think I'll start over here. Start in the center part of the flower, not the center of the thing. Yeah. If I were to not like it, I'd do a little bit and then I'd snip it all out. Hopefully that's not the case. I'm in my knot, I think. And I want it to be a bit messy. So I'm sort of changing the colour a little bit, but I am liking it. And I'm not going exactly where that colour is. The light is not great for me. You can see, but I can't see it so well. There's a reflection. So I'm kind of just making it up at the moment. Get myself across there. I'll decide afterwards if I also want to do the darkest part. Ow! Oh, that hurt. Oi. Oi. Got to make noises. It's like playing tennis. Trying to pull the needle through. I want some over here. Here's my mat. Come on, won't you come? Let's see if my pliers are here. Oh no, that would be too clever. I thought I might have put them away, but I didn't. I don't think that wants to go through there at all. I might give it up. Try there. Oh yes, it does go through there. I do think I want to bring in a few beads as well. It's going into the dog's breakfast phase, the ugly duckling phase. But I will persevere. This is going to be a bit more time consuming because there's more of that colour. Okay. And sometimes I also think, I've gone a bit quiet, guys. I'm stitching and getting lost in my thoughts, and that's what happens when you're sewing, when you're doing this kind of thing, is it's just relaxing, and then you just start thinking about random things. Not always good things, but random things nonetheless. But I sometimes, yeah, you need to like do some, and then I don't always finish it straight away. I'll sort of stop and I'll go and work on another bit, and then I'll come back. So I'll probably finish this thread off, of course, and then I'll move on to something else, and I'll come back and finish that. And you just sort of come back with fresh eyes. And I think that's really important sometimes. Unless you've got really clear vision. Sometimes we do have really clear vision about where it's going. I actually very rarely have clear vision. In the, you know, the hypothetical sense of the word. I don't have clear vision also technically. But that's a whole other thing. But I sometimes just need to walk away, and then I come back with fresh eyes, and then I know how I'm going to go on, what's going to be next. Sometimes I don't know straight away. Sometimes I'm just thankful that there's a whole expanse of one thing that I need to do before I need to make any further decisions, and I just sort of sit and enjoy that. Try not to sort of worry about what's next, just let it happen. Now I can't see. Oh, there we go. Talking about clear vision. I need to pop over here. I do need to pull those pliers out, I think. I think I'm going through the leaf as well. That's why I'm struggling a little bit. Yeah, it's really super thick. I will have to fish out those pliers. It's not always friendly on your hands. Now I'm working my way down there. I wanted to try and pop down in here and put a bit of this colour before it ran out. See if that's possible. And then I definitely need to have a break from this flower because my hand is getting really tired. Just need to put a few stitches in there. Okay, I'm going to stop with that for a moment. And so I need to do all over here, and then I want to do the center, and then I'll decide if I'm going to leave those dark bits. I probably am going to leave them because I've gone around the edge of the fabric with the dark color. And I think I'll just leave those. That's my thought so far anyway. Now I wanted to choose a colour to go in those leaves. I don't know. I've got this colour, which I love. I might do something over there with that. But I don't know if there's other greens in here. I don't want lime green or apple green. That colour's kind of nice. Maybe I'll do that one. It's a yellowy sort of greeny colour. Yeah. I think I need a deeper basket. They're just flopping everywhere. Yeah, there's no other greens. Oh, there's this kind of green, but that's more yellowy. It's not really green. I dropped one on the floor. I don't know where it's gone. Okay, well, you can stay there for now. I'll probably use that yellow. Or that one. That one's a bit similar to the other. I think I'll use the different one. Okay, decisions, decisions, decisions. I'm just going to put my head upside down and see if I can see where that one went. Oh, there. Got it. Okay, don't want to be losing them along the way. So, threading up. Oh, I better check the time. Oh, I don't have to go and get Lulu yet. I'm going to go down the center and then just come up here where I went down, and then, you know, do it in the leafy shape. I think I need to drink some water. Yeah, and I'll do the same on that one. But I won't do it in the video. We're just going to do a few little different things because it's all time consuming, just so you get the drift. But I mean, a lot of you have finished, so it's really, I feel like I'm lagging behind. So that's that. Need to finish that. Just wanted to put a little bit of something. It's a short piece. We'll use a longer piece. Don't know what though. What do I want to embroider? Let's pull out the blunt one. It's blunt. Over here there's sharp ones. want to do some sort of, I think I'm starting from the wrong end. I might just go like this. And then come in on either side of it. Just working, pulling it through multiple layers, I wanted to say, which makes it quite tough, especially when you're using a wool. So I just went on either side of that one big stitch that I did to create my leaf shape. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like the look of that. Can you see that? And we'll just attach it here. Might have another little one shooting up there. Oops. Yeah, I like those. Just thinking, do I need another one? No, I don't want to cover it all. I want to put have room for a few other things. So, okay. So with this, because it's just in a little thing like this, I just wrap these around like so, and then I keep them like that. So I think that's where I'll stop today. I'm going to do some French knots there over that. I might use that colour as well, and I'll use it down there. They're going to have French knots there. I'll finish that blue. I'll do the green in there, the yellowy green in there. And then I think we'll be nearly ready for, I don't know if I'll do a little bit of stitching over here maybe. But I'll do that with you guys next week. I'll just finish off the bits that I started in this video off camera, and then next week I'll finish off just a tiny bit more, and then we will put it together, which I have to think about. And I like how it's wonky. I think that's good. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.